Hello. Today is something that I will be going through. These are action figures that I purchased and I never opened. And I never opened them for various reasons. One is that it could have been impulsive purchases through Ross and Burlington and Target sales. And, uh, and then when I get them home, I really don't, I'm not interested in these figures anymore. And then I just have them pile up. So it became this kind of crisis to me to where, okay, I'm just out buying these figures and it's more for the hunt rather than for the figure itself. Uh, so buying I guess that can be separated into two parts. One is the impulsive purchases, and then two is more for the hunt rather than the actual prize itself. Three, I also haven't opened these figures because I find myself not being a fan of the franchises. It's very weird to say that because I'm spending hard-earned money for action figures that I'm not even a fan of. And that really kind of gets me because I find myself going, okay, I'm really into um, genres like Dragon Ball Z, but then I haven't spent much money on Dragon Ball Z. I haven't bought any of it. But then I have almost no interest in, let's say, G.I. Joe. I never watched it as a kid. I watched it here and there. When the movies came out, I watched it, when I was younger. But I've never had like a full emotional investment in G.I. Joe. But for some reason, when the action figures came out, I bought so many of them. I even paid full price for some of them. And that is combined with what I find in Ross. Well, with that being said, let's just get started on this big old pile of action figures that I just bought without opening. Also, this is only maybe, I want to say 1/10 or 1/8 of what I have in my collection. I have shelves full of action figures that I have not opened. I do have a store on Mercari, but I don't really price it to sell. More like I just price it as a placeholder. And people just buy figures every now and then. I sell maybe once a month if I'm lucky. But even when I sell it, I kind of get this little bit of gut wrenching because even though I didn't care about the action figure or the cards or whatever sells in my store, as a collector, once I lose it, I feel like I'm losing a piece of myself. But yeah, let's proceed. So the first one here is the Imperial Senate Guard from Star Wars Black Series. As you can see, I don't really take care of the packaging. A lot of it's damaged. But yeah, this was on clearance at GameStop. I don't know how much I paid for it. It was probably $26.97, and they probably had like the buy one get one free or some kind of oddity. And I don't know why I looked at it. I do have the red Praetorian Guard, the one with the heavy blade, and I really like that. And when I saw this guard, it doesn't have the same sort of the same cloak or the same the skirt that the Praetorian Guard had, the red one, but it still looked cool, so I bought them. I don't even remember how I purchased it. Oh, this one is the Nightbrother Archer. It's also a Star Wars Black Series. I bought him because he looks cool. I'm a big fan of Darth Maul. Is he considered Darth Maul, or is he just one of those one of like his kin? Nightbrother Archer, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I never played the game, but yeah, he looked cool to me, so I bought him. I remember seeing a yellow one, but I don't know if I bought it or not. But yeah, that's that. Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard uniform. Is that how you say his last name? Calrissian? Yeah, Orlando is that guy in the original movie. This is when he dressed up as a guard. I bought. There was a bunch of these, and I remember that I bought this maybe 2 years ago at Ross, and there was a bunch of them like the Black Series Archive series, and I bought some, but I didn't buy them all. And then I wanted this one specifically because of the mask. When you put it on, it'll look awesome. Yeah, but I never opened it. Not a big Star Wars fan. I am not. Not a big Star Wars fan. I am. That's what's his name? Yoda. Oh, this is cool. The Black Chrysanthemum. This one I bought it at Ross for $5.99, and there was like maybe 10 of them, or between 6 to 10 of them in a line, and I should have bought them all because I know that he sells for a higher price. But I didn't do that. I was just like, okay, I'll just buy one, and yeah, bought one. $5.99. This was, I think, was last year. It was a great purchase. I never opened it. I think I opened the. You can open the front. I don't know, but he only comes with a crossbow. But in the back it shows this sword thing or gun thing, which looks really cool. If he came with that, I would open it and display it. But yep. Oh, Mandalorian Tatooine. I paid full price for the original Mandalorian Black Series way back in like 2018, 19, whenever it came out. And I remember like getting it was quite difficult. And then all of a sudden this one came out, the Tatooine one came out at Ross. And it looks awesome. It looks better than the original, the Beskar. Not the. I bought the one before the Beskar armor. That's how original it was. And yeah, I have it somewhere in a drawer or in a basket. But yeah, this one was awesome. It was awesome find. Rock Python. I don't know where I got this from. It's in my collection. It's part of the Smart Hulk wave. I remember that wave had Hercules. Man, that was awesome. And it had some other cool ones. I think it was Strider. Yeah, but Rock Python was, I guess, the dud of the line. And then they came out with the other snake guys. And then people were, I think, looking for it, but not to that degree. Oh, $5.99 Dark Phoenix. This was hard to find. This one, it was a Dark Phoenix, Spiral. I guess it was Dark Phoenix and Spiral that were the ones that everyone wanted. And to find it for $5.99 at Ross, this came out last year at Ross, was ridiculous because they were so sought after. This was really hard to find. I don't know. I found it at like one of the Rosses, not even in my town. Because my town, which is Stockton, California, we have 3 Rosses here. But then there's a Ross close to us in Lodi, California. And I think I found this one in Lodi. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this came out last year. I never opened it. And I didn't take care of the card, the blister card, whatever. But yeah, looks amazing. Alright. Now it's Vulcan for $5.99 at Ross. Vulcan is cool because it's supposed to be a new body type. I think I bought multiples of him. I have another one in a basket somewhere because I built this guy, the Build-A-Figure Bonebreaker, yeah. But I don't know if I built Bonebreaker if I bought the wave full price or did I buy it at a discount? I don't remember. This is Siren, Marvel Siren. She was on clearance, super duper clearance at Ross for $3.99, and there was so many of her, and nobody really wanted her. And I thought, for $3.99, I'll buy her and maybe do kit bashing, make her into something else. I never got around to that. Ooh, people are gonna get mad at me for this. Storm, 3 of them. Okay, and they're $5.99 each. Very hard to find. Very rare. Even now, paying full prices, not even an option right now, because she's probably going for more than that. Boxes are awesome. One of it is open. This one's open. But yeah, $5.99 for Storm, and I bought 3 of her. Man, it was hard to find, and they weren't from the same store either. I had to keep going around to different stores to get her. But yeah, this was an amazing deal. At $5.99, it was crazy. But I have 3 of her, and the reason why I bought 3, no, I actually bought 4, because I was gonna trade with one of my friends, because he had the Jean Grey, which I never found, but he had a couple of Jean Greys, and I was gonna trade one of it with him. I ended up giving one of it to another friend, and it's just all kind of weird stuff that happened. But yeah, I ended up with 3. Deals fell through, so I have these available. Well, one of it's open, but then 2 of them are brand new. Okay, what are these? Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons guy. What's his name? Edgin. I just bought it because he was clearanced. It was from Ross, and you know, it's just a Hasbro figure. It's nice quality. It's just a series that didn't make it. I was hoping to, you know, customize him, kit bash him into something else. Never did. G.I. Joe Flint. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one for customizing, and you know, it came with great accessories. You know, you can use. Oh, did he come with a back? Oh, he did not come with a backpack. Okay, well, I mean, G.I. Joes usually come with backpacks. And you can like take his vest off and put him on other guys. Selkirk, this guy was in all of the Rosses. They couldn't get rid of him fast enough. I bought like a bunch of him just because I was kit bashing G.I. Joes at one point. And yeah, he had a bunch of good accessories. Some of it fell off. But yeah, Selkirk, he was like a kind of a. It was $5.99, and he was still a peg warmer at Ross. Like nobody wanted him. And I was like, okay, I'll take a bunch of them. This guy was as well. This bazooka guy, he was a peg warmer as well. I, you know, you would go to Ross looking for things like this, and then you would see things like this all the time, and I would go, man, I don't want to leave empty-handed, so I'll just pick one up, and that's fun. There's Selkirk. Like I said, I have a bunch of them, and I opened like 2 or 3 of them, just like, you know, just to move parts around. And the thing with G.I. Joe Classifieds that really pisses me off is that their heads do not interchange, and that kind of like really killed the kit bashing ability. But yeah, this is the Duke and Ram. Okay, so this is something that pissed me off. So originally I had maybe 4 of him, and I sold a couple, but I bought one of it full price. I bought one of it for like $50, $40 or so, because at one point I had a bunch of these Selkirks, and I had the original Snake Eyes, and I had the movie Snake Eyes, and the movie White Shadow. And I wanted a motorcycle, and I wanted to paint it, and I bought one of these. This is like one of the first motorcycles that came out for G.I. Joe Classifieds, and I bought one thinking that, okay, I'm gonna paint the motorcycle for it. And then like I just left it sitting for like maybe a year or so, and then all of a sudden they came out at Ross for like, I don't know, I forgot, it was like $15 or something, and then I bought like another 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know which one was the one that I paid $50 for, but I bought it and I just left it around. I didn't do anything with it. But yeah, I was supposed to paint the motorcycle for one of the White Shadows, or the Snake Eyes like they had in the movie. It was a really cool scene. Yeah. Okay. Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Power Rangers is a weird topic for me because obviously I watched Power Rangers when I was a kid, the original one, And even before Power Rangers, the original that came to America, I was watching kind of a Chinese dubbed bootleg version of Power Rangers, and it was dubbed in Cambodian, which is where my family is from, and it was called Power A Sing, and it was super cool when I was a kid. We had it on VHS, and I watched it, and and then when that was even before Power Rangers came to America under Saban or Saban or whatever it was, and so Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was in my life even before it came to America. So yeah, but I didn't really go too crazy on getting this collection, although I think it's one of the best collections that one of the best lines that Hasbro has produced in the past couple of years. Obviously, other than Marvel Legends, which is right now Marvel Legends is just sheer volume rather than quality, whereas Power Rangers is quality. Yeah, but yeah, this is the this is a special edition, cell shaded edition. And I was looking at it. I remember looking at this in the store, and I was like, $24.97 is not a clearance price, right? But then I was looking at it in the store, and then I just I put it back, picked it up, looked at it again, put it back, and then before I left the store, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it, and I bought this one. I remember at the mall, the GameStop at the mall, and I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it. $24.97. That's full price. That's not clearance, and I bought it. I don't know what this cell shaded thing is, but it just looked cool. I kept looking at her. It didn't even come with one of the helmet-less heads. Kind of a regret. Well, it was a regret because I never opened it anyways. So, yeah, that's me wasting money. Oh, this one. I don't even know where I got this from. Oh, Ross maybe? Oh yeah, Ross, $5.99. There's another Pink Ranger, the Dino Charge. I watched a couple of episodes of Dino Charge, but I never really got into it. Maybe I should. I don't think it's that many episodes. I remember it came out on the Disney Channel in the mornings. Yeah. Oh, Mighty Morphin Finster. I never opened it. I think he's ugly, but I think he might be an essential character to have. I have a lot of the Power Rangers monsters, so he's not considered one of the monsters. He's just considered one of the regular releases. But the sculpting was amazing. I just never opened it. I looked at it like, oh wow, this is nice. And then if I feel like looking at it through the plastic window is enough for me. Like I didn't need to open him and play with him. He's just looking at him as I got the satisfaction out of it. Okay. Oh, Dino Fury Red Ranger. I have like 3 of these. I used to have this thing about buying the Lightning series and making sure that I can display one with the helmet and one without the helmet. So I would buy like 2, sometimes even 3 Power Rangers. Yeah. Awesome. I love this sword too. It came with a really nice sword. It came with the lightning effects. His gun was awesome. His little pistol. Yeah. It's a good design. Even though I never watched the Dino Fury. Oh, I have 2 of them for sure. This one, I told myself if I find any more, and this was maybe last year or 2 years ago, if I find any more, I will buy more. But the Wild Force Lunar Wolf Ranger, this guy came with 2 swords. Awesome. And look at like the 90s, like, was it Limp Bizkit, alternative pop people guys, alternative rock guys. The style is awesome too. Wow. This was one of my favorites. But definitely Power Rangers is up there for me. Alright, this line I paid full price for one of the figures. It was and then it kind of got me onto a slippery slope with them. Masters of the Universe, I am not a fan of. I tried watching the new one on Netflix, but I couldn't keep up with it. It was kind of boring. But I remember like seeing clips of it as a kid, and I knew who He-Man was, and I knew what it was about, like Skeletor and all that. But I never actually watched it. But yeah, the action figures are awesome. But yeah, there's a Slush Head. I bought them on sale at Target, and I remember it was a buy one get one 50% off. And I don't know know if I bought him with Beastman or Beastman I bought it in separately, or I bought him with Whiplash. But this is what I need to tell you is that I paid full price for Whiplash. I have 3 Whiplashes. I have one that's open, and I actually play with him pretty often. Like I'll bring him out and I'll pose him. But I have 3 Whiplashes from different sales. I think one of it was might be a clearance. I don't see any stickers anywhere, but I'm pretty sure it was like some kind of big sale at Target, and I bought one. I bought one full price when it came out. I think it was like $30 to $40, and I bought him just to play with him. And for some reason, I matched them alongside with my Marvel Legends thing because they had the same texture. Yeah. So and then I'm thinking that I bought one Whiplash with Slush Head on like a buy one get one half off kind of deal. So yeah, so 2 of it comes out to be like $50, I want to say. So buy one get one half, which I think is a good deal. And then I have no idea where I got this Beastman from. Maybe I bought Beastman with the buy one get one half off. But then why would I have 3 Whiplashes? But yeah, Beastman is awesome. I have 2 Beastmans. I forgot where I got the other one as well. I can't say Ross because I've never seen him at Ross or anything. It has to be from Target. I think he's an exclusive, but or Amazon. But yeah, the Beastman Deluxe is awesome. I have 2. I have one that I have opened, and I have him displayed with Whiplash. I'll put together my display once more, and so even though I'm not a fan of Masters of the Universe itself, I am a fan of their action figures. There's He-Man. This is what the 40th anniversary edition. Just looks basic, but he's the character. Okay. Alright. Buzz Off. I don't know who he is. He's supposed to be a good guy, but yeah. Got him at DD's discounts, $3.99. Grizzler. Look at the box all messed up. $3.99. These guys are at the store. They're like $25, and they're not easy to find. They weren't easy to find at all. Faker. So in my town of Stockton, California, we have 3 Rosses. We have 2 DD's discounts. And there was a point in time when I was all about hunting that I would just go up and down all of the and we have 2 Burlingtons as well. But the Burlingtons doesn't really have as many action figures. They used to carry Marvel Legends a while back, but they stopped, I think. So I would go Ross, then DD's, then Burlington, and then Ross, and then DD's, and then Ross, like that. And I would just go in circles, like, every other day or every 2 days or so, just buying action figures because I had nothing else to do. And this is the last figure right now. For now, because I have a lot, I have to get them all, bring them all over here and get them organized and maybe start listing them and actually selling seriously. But yeah, here's another one. It's a Merman. It was $3.99. And when I say $3.99, it's like, okay, it's not easy to find it. Like, it's $3.99. I went every other day. I did a couple of different journeys, a couple of different trips, and when I finally found it, finding it for $3.99 kind of like negates the time that you spend, the gas that you spent. But it's not so much about the price, it's more so about the hunt. And so even though I'm not a fan of, I don't even know who these guys are, I think they look great. And I never opened it because, I don't know, I'm not a fan. Just looking at it is enough, just like with the Power Rangers Finster. I just look at him and I'm just like, it brings back all my childhood memories. Oh yeah, that's enough. I don't need to open it. But yeah, maybe one day I will open it. But that's what I kind of get from these figures. Like, cause opening Finster, what am I gonna pose him doing? He's not a fighter. He doesn't do anything. You just have Red Ranger hit him with a fist. Yeah. But yeah, these are figures. I don't know how many this was. 4, 6, 9, 10, 16, 20, 24, 25, 30, 33 action figures that I haven't opened, and I have a lot more. But yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. I don't even know what I'm doing on YouTube. I'm just posting up random stuff. Just one of these days, I'm gonna really like bite down and do make a format, make a script, do proper form editing. But for now, it's just random stuff. I appreciate the fact that I got subscribers. That's really surprising. But yeah, I appreciate anyone watching. I appreciate, you know, the 10, 20, 30 views, if I can even get that. I appreciate it. And that's it for now. I'll get more figures out and then start showcasing them, and then maybe even show some of my open figures, which I plan on doing if I can get everything organized. Again, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.